Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast. Today is Friday, January 8th, 2015. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The High Command of the Royal St. Christopher and the Nevis Police Force met with the Federal Cabinet on Wednesday, January 6, 2016, to discuss the police force's strategic plan for 2016 to 2019. The Cabinet meeting was chaired by Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris. Present at the Cabinet meeting were Acting Commissioner of Police Stafford Liburd, Assistant Commissioner of Police responsible for criminal investigations Ian Creeley, Assistant Commissioner of Police responsible for operations Vaughan Henderson, Commander of the Nevis Division Superintendent Hilroy Brandy, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security Osmond Petty. Commissioner Liburd said in devising the 4-year strategic plan, the police force made a concerted effort to engage all staff and stakeholder groups in the process. This was done, he said, by extensive consultation through town hall meetings, and that feedback from these meetings has been built into the document. The strategic plan, the Commissioner noted, emphasizes the police force's values of integrity, professionalism, accountability, and respect, and it contains major goals for the organization in the areas of crime reduction and community and organizational development. He also said that it emphasizes the police force's commitment to the Federation's Criminal Justice Strategic Board in ensuring that priorities are met through quarterly monitoring of key performance indicators. Meantime, Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, said the Cabinet accepts in principle the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force's strategic plan for 2016 to 2019, noting that the structure of the Police High Command has been a major topic for national debate. The Minister of National Security explained that over the last 5 months, the police has had assistance from the Bramshill Policing Advisors out of the United Kingdom, and that a new organizational framework has been under consideration. It distributes the administration of the police force under 4 directorates: Service Improvement, Crime, Operations, and Administration Resources, Technology, and Intelligence. He said that the Directorate is a totally new and innovative administrative initiative. Prime Minister Harris pledged that his government, through the Ministry of National Security, will continue to provide the police with resources and continue to implement strategies to ensure that St. Kitts and Nevis continues to be a safe place to live, work, visit, and do business. The concerns and the needs of residents, students, tourists, and other visitors, businesses, and vulnerable people in the Federation will be identified through ongoing public consultation, and these will be considered in decision-making as the Ministry collaborates with other stakeholder agencies in government, non-governmental organizations, and the private sector to invest its resources and ensure that effective and efficient criminal justice practices are pursued, Prime Minister Harris said. The Department of Community Development will once again be hosting culinary arts classes. Director of Community Development Janet Maloney gave these details about the next class, which is scheduled to commence at the Franklin Brown Community Center on Wednesday, January 13th, 2016.
We are going to also have a culinary arts class in fruits and vegetables being used to make all sorts of different fancy dishes and dishes that you will enjoy. It's still open to persons, and so if you want to be how you can utilize your fruit and vegetable, especially when they're in seasons, to make sauces, to make soups, to make pies, whatever, that's the class that we'll have for you right there at the Combermere, or let me say Franklin Brown Community Center, and that one will be starting next week, Wednesday.
Maloney also outlined what her department expects to accomplish through the classes.
We're looking forward to have some success stories coming out of these classes. I just want to thank the general public for their support that they would have given the department for last year. We look forward to working with you, extending our partnership, becoming one in helping the Nevian community.
The facilitator for the class will be Chef Sylvester Wallace. He says the sessions commence at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. The class is expected to run for a period of 3 months and will culminate with a graduation ceremony with certificates of completion being presented to the graduates. The registration fee is $25. For more information, interested persons should contact the Department of Community Development at 469-1768 or 469-5521 extension 2184. Still to come,
First prize winner will win the flat screen Samsung 40-inch TV. Let's see who that person is, please.
the details after this break.
Time is like a flowing river. No water passes beneath your feet twice.
Moments never pass you by again. Here's to the new year
and all the promises and hopes it brings.
Hope each day brings you showers of joy and surprises.
May your new year be blessed with peace, love, and joy.
Sending heartfelt wishes with joy that never ends.
May happy times and warm memories brighten your new year.
Counting my blessings and wishing you more. Hope you enjoy the new year in store.
May God bless and protect you for 2016.
So cherish every moment that life gives you.
From all of us here at the Department of Information,
have a wonderful new year!
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
Welcome back. The year 2016 promises to be a bright and prosperous one for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, says Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris. In his New Year's address, Prime Minister Harris stated that 2016 is expected to be a period marked by continued growth, development, continued advancement, and general improvement in the Federation's domestic affairs, human condition, placement on the world stage, and overall competitive advantage, realized through trade, investment, knowledge management, and national productivity.
The International Monetary Fund has predicted that St. Kitts and Nevis's economy is expected to grow by at least 4.6% in 2016. This forecast will therefore place the Federation among the best performing economies, not just in CARICOM, but in Latin America and the Caribbean and the wider global community. Such consistent levels of growth provide the resources and fiscal space for us to have provided a tax-free budget for 2016, a situation which we ought not to take for granted and rather should celebrate.
The Prime Minister also made reference to his Christmas message, in which he had addressed highly anticipated improvements in healthcare delivery. These included renovations to the Mary Charles Hospital in Molyneux and the establishment of an oncology unit at the JNF General Hospital for the benefit of cancer patients.
The poor in our Federation will benefit most from the considerable improvement in our budgetary allocation for medication. Our public health centers and pharmacies will be better stocked with prescription drugs. Our team unity government is excited about these and other upgrades in healthcare, since our advancement as a people is measured largely by the health and well-being of our citizens and residents.
According to Prime Minister Harris, this realization led the National Unity Government early in its tenure to remove the 17% value-added tax VAT from medication. The expansion of the collaborative arrangement with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis that enables children to receive life-saving medical treatment overseas was the focus of a recent visit by officials from the World Pediatric Project. During a brief visit on Tuesday, January 5th, Susan Wickman, World Pediatric Project President and Chief Executive Officer, and board members Dr. Brian Clark and Simon Carey met with key pediatric and general health partners, including a private charity. The World Pediatric Project is taking care of quite a few children, but knows it needs to reach more and scale up the programs that it is offering in the Eastern Caribbean and really get more into the other countries like St. Kitts and Nevis, Wickman said, explaining that ensuring that children receive necessary health care is her passion. The World Pediatric Project is looking towards growing its funds so it can scale up, Wickman said, noting that funding should also be sought locally. She explained that annually the World Pediatric Project hosts 2 major auctions in St. Louis, USA, along with other fundraisers that support the life-saving activities undertaken by her organization. The reason for the day visit to the Federation was to clarify the role of those involved in assisting the children and chart the way forward in how processes can run more smoothly and effectively benefit the patients. The Nevis Electricity Company Limited (NEVLEC) today announced the winners of its Christmas promotion. According to Customer Service Manager Gillian Vaughan, the promotion ran during the month of December as a way of encouraging customers to pay their bills in full and on time.
The gifts for the promotion is a dinner for 2 at Turtle Time. Then we have a free cable TV/internet voucher, and that is for lasting for 1 month. Then we have a smartphone, and that is donated to us from Flo. And then our first prize winner would win a 40-inch flat screen Samsung TV.
Chair of the NEVLEC Board of Directors, McLevin Truss, made the draw while the customer service officers announced the winners.
And the winner is, for the dinner for 2 at Turtle Time, we have Roosevelt Daniel.
We now move on to our second prize. And we'll have Mr. Truss pull that name out now. And the winner is?
And the winner is Hubert Jeffers for the 1 month free internet/cable compliments Digicel.
Again, we go for our second prize winner, and that's a smart Samsung Galaxy phone donated from Flo.
The winner for the smartphone from Flo is, let the drums roll, please, Wilson Busu.
Congratulations, Mr. Wilson Busu. You have won a smartphone from Flo. Now, the first prize winner will win the flat screen Samsung 40-inch TV. Let's see who that person is, please. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And the winner of the 40-inch flat screen TV compliments of NEVLEC is Virgil Pereira.
On behalf of the entire staff and managers of Nevis Electricity Company, I would just like to congratulate all those winners who won these marvelous prizes today. We here at NEVLEC, customers is our first priority. Therefore, we are glad that we can give back something to our customers.
Let me start by extending a very productive, healthy, and prosperous new year to all of our customers. We are indeed very, very happy for what we are doing here today. And let me also congratulate the winners, Mr. Daniel, Mr. Jeffers, Mr. Pereira, and who was the other one? And Wilson and Mr. Busu. And of course, NEVLEC is in the business of giving back, and it's always a good thing. Let me also take the opportunity to encourage people to pay their bills on time. You never know when we're going to be doing something like this again, not necessarily at Christmas. So again, congratulations to everybody. And next time, let's hope that somebody else will.
NEVLEC General Manager Jervan Swanston. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Good night.